Even had that many third downs. They brought a blitz, and it's an interception. Nick Martin slowed by Ewers and tackled.
Saving tackle there for the Texas offense, and you see a little scope there on the football.
Definitely, one of the things I'm most proud of is that I'm living my dreams from fifth grade. Since I was 5, not fifth grade. Since I was way younger than that. But it's crazy because I remember being a kid and always seeing those guys playing, seeing my brothers playing, and realizing that, like, man, I love this and I want to play it at the highest level and get the highest achievements in it. And then seeing that I'm on my way to doing it is just, man, it's nothing but a blessing. So yeah, me personally and how I interact with things, no, but on the outside everything is different. You know, you got different people walking up to you. You got people coming up to you, taking pictures with you, and it feels like high school again. You know, it's just on a higher stage and more people are noticing. You know, it's but changing me and how I act and how I approach people and how I approach their daily life, and still the same person. You feel me? Most of the things that I won't forget is probably the things off the field. You know, how close we was, how tight knit we was, and how everybody was speaking what they're doing now into existence. You know, it's really surreal how successful our class is all across the East Texas area. It's just super dope seeing it, and yeah, those guys that we played with, it was special, you know, on the field and off the field. So I'd probably say the off the field memory is probably the most special to me.
I mean, the things that stand out about Nick are his work ethic, his physicality and strength levels, and he works his tail off in the weight room to enhance what he has. But a lot of what he has is God-given, and then he takes it to the next level with just a full tilt work ethic. He is a worker. He's a grinder. He's an investor. But I would say he's probably the most physical kid I've ever coached or coached against. Extremely violent in games to where, you know, you'd have to tell him, hey man, like this team struggles, like take care of their kids, like you're knocking kids out of the game left and right. And he was like that. And we had some players at that time that were 5-star athletes too. And I'm like, man, they're gonna hurt kids. So we had to pull them back in practice, and where some of them may hurt kids, like Nick would kill kids. You know, he's just different. So physicality off the charts.
Just how Coach Gibson approached every day and how he really just laid the foundation for us and all the coaches and really just overall area that we playing in and how much talent comes out of here, it definitely sets you up for success. It's a blessing to be even in the conversation with those type of guys, those type of NFL guys, those type of guys that had college careers and NFL careers that they did. It's definitely surreal, you know, because how fast everything's happening from last year, not really playing on defense, not getting much snaps, to this year being a center guy and a leader on Oklahoma State and being one of the top players in college football. So it's just super dope to be able to be mentioned in those type of conversations. But ultimately, all the glory goes to God, you know, always. So man, it's just taking it all in and being humble through it all. So
Nick's special. He's been nothing but great to Gameday, and to see him go on and, to use his words, live his dreams, and seeing how bright the future could be for him, and how, you know, it looks like he's going to be an NFL player. I mean, he's a first-team All-Big 12, broke the tackle record at Oklahoma State University. You know, and I was worried about Nick, you know, the first year he went, because it's hard. Like, I've been there. It's hard to go to a college and sit that first year, and knowing how talented Nick is, and it's hard to go from playing every play to watching other people play the game you love, you know, and I was worried about him on that. And then he got to play a little bit at the second year, and to see him just shoot out this year and be the player we all know he is. I mean, it was satisfying, I would say, because, you know, it's just like I told you all this was going to happen kind of deal, and I couldn't be more proud of Nick. And it's not just me, man, like everybody around here. He's got so many people that care about him and believe in him, and like, this is just, you know, everything we thought and knew would happen has happened.
We put in so much work in the offseason, me and the guys, me, Xavier, really just the whole linebacker core. We was just really just honing in, making sure that it wasn't any confusion within the defense, learning a new scheme, and I think everything just kind of just started clicking out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden we started making strides as a team, and the game for me really slowed down. I probably say like probably spring ball, like for real, because that was when we was learning the defense, and everything was like falling in the tune. And then fall camp happened, and then season happened, and we started rolling, and everything just kind of started clicking. So it was the hardest part, I would say, is that, like you said, going from playing every snap, going from being a guy to having to take your role and sit back and learn from the guys that's been there. And that's all it is. It's learning, you know, realizing that you a young guy, you are now a freshman, and there's guys that's been here that's been working just as hard as you, if not more. And you gotta take a seat back, understand that you gotta grow as a player, as a man, and realize that your time is gonna come, because you know you gotta stay the course. You know, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. You know, God wouldn't put you there for no reason. So you just gotta stay the course. A lot of people, once they get to college, they realize that nobody's really as close as it is in high school, but that's not the case with us. You know, this is like the most tight-knit group that I probably have ever been a part of. You know, when it goes to high school and how close we were and how we all have hung out, it's the same way with us. You know, we like a family. You know what I'm saying? We always putting each other first, making sure that everybody's taking care of it, everybody's enjoying their time here, nobody's been neglected, you don't got seniors, big dog, and freshmen. It's just everybody's treated the same. So I think it's something special going on there, and I think that was really how we were able to make that turnover after the bye week and go on that winning stretch, and then make it to the Big 12 and win the Texas Bowl and so on. So yeah, we like a family, man. It's dope. Well, it also goes to like your drive and how much you love the game and how much you're willing to give the game. You know, what a lot of young guys don't realize is that film preparation and off the field preparation mentally with coaches and really just understanding like football as a whole and the X's and O's in it, it's a lot. It can be overwhelming at first, understanding formation recognition and what plays come out of this, but after you connect with guys that's been around with the game for a minute, everything just starts rolling, and then your game just grows, and then everything slows down. Yeah, it can be overwhelming at first, but it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, you make the most of your opportunities. You know, never think that this moment is too small and that it won't affect the future, because any moment at any time can affect it. Because you know, whether it's a mega camp, whether it's a small camp, whether it's giving max effort on the play, you know what I'm saying? Everything matters. Everything matters, you know what I'm saying? Because with the NIL these days, colleges are invested in you. So why would you disrespect the game and not give you all, you know what I'm saying?